Right? Why would we even have one Frankenstein, much less three Frankensteins? It's crazy, no? I'm a Mexican Frankenstein, okay? So, what I'm trying to do is grapple with the gravity of the situation. What the fuck? You know? Operation Frankenstein is a global agenda to basically flummox the minds of every mad scientist behind their keyboard. And it does it through the avatar, because these mad scientists behind the keyboards, they're not coming out of their fucking laboratory. Are you out of your goddamn mind? You know how brutal it is out here? It's freezing out here. There's no human love, no human intimacy, no human concern for anybody. Are you out of your mind? I will not leave the comfort of my paradise. I am going to send out my Frankenstein avatar. He's very primitive, but we're at the beginning phases of this technology. Oh, let me count the ballots. Oh, I count the ballots. Oh. We can't coordinate. That's the problem. I've got my Frankenstein out there doing the best that it can. You've got your Frankenstein out there doing the best that it can. We've all got our avatars, our surrogates out there counting the ballots one at a time. It's not enough. It's not enough. But we don't know what else to do, because Operation Frankenstein has infected our minds. The global agenda to subjugate the human race through deception. Whew. We think we're actually doing something over here, counting the ballots one at a time. But Operation Frankenstein is the very one that got into our minds, convinced us, we, the mad scientists, that we could get behind our keyboards and change the world with our avatars. That is the problem. That's how Operation Frankenstein works. It creates the other two Frankensteins and says, get to work, you got a world to save. It's a joke. How do we solve it? Well, I've got to admit to you, in all honesty, I have a very sophisticated Frankensteinian avatar that I'm speaking through right now. This is the most updated model. This is the prototype of an entirely new Frankensteinian avatar surrogate monster. And I count ballots super fast. I could probably count 1 trillion ballots in a nanosecond if I put my Frankensteinian mind to it. So I have kind of pretty much, more or less, give or take, counted all the ballots. I know who won the election. Now, the real interesting thing is I can also discern which ballots are fake, and I can eliminate them from the count. The real problem that you have, because you're using a lesser or inferior prototype Frankensteinian avatar, is that you don't know whether to trust me or not. Nobody knows whether to trust me or not. And that is a shame. Why would you trust this Frankensteinian avatar who's so advanced that you can't actually keep up with him? You walk into the room, you and 7.3 billion other avatars, and you have one ballot in your hand, and you're like, oh, now of course not all of the Frankensteins in the world have all the ballots, because there aren't 7.3 billion ballots in the United States. Unless there are. And I'm like, guys, tone it down. You don't need to be so absurd all the time. You need to learn to trust me. And you're like, oh, I don't know how to trust. I don't know who you are. And all the mad scientists, Frankensteins all around the world, are looking at this new prototype who has counted all the ballots, who knows the victor, and these mad scientists behind their keyboards and in their laboratories are all in consortium typing the same commands. And they go all 7.3, 7.4, 7.5 billion Frankensteinian avatars, and they go up to the one super advanced avatar Frankenstein, and